Alrighty, I am smiling. And you know what that means, trolls and haters. When I'm smiling, that means you're going to be crying. And so the topic of discussion from the beginning is interdimensional beings and portals. So your old pal Von Helton here has just been completely and 100% exonerated by the FBI thanks to this document. Whether they intended to do so or not, they have totally vindicated me. And I know this is going to be a sad day for the trolls because, once again, Von Helton was right about something he said. And this time I got the FBI to back me up because it wasn't their document, but it was a document that they cataloged. You follow me? Also, too, let me quickly add, my personal ETs that I communicate with in Kentucky, and that I think one is still with me, at least one, possibly three, but at least one. I believe them to be corporeal as you and me, just as solid as you and me. And these transitory entities are probably also physical, but it's just that they use a different method of travel. Choosing to travel through time as opposed to traveling through a wormhole or what have you. But let me stress, that my particular group of ETs that I have been communicating with, I believe to be corporeal entities due to the fact that I've watched them open both types of warp. The blue circle warp that you see in Babylon 5, where they make a blue circle out in front of the craft, and then they slide through the blue circle and gone. There's that type of warp, and then there's the conventional warp from Star Trek, where the vehicle lights up and then it's gone. So I've seen both types of warp from my particular ETs that I have communicated with. So I believe them to be corporeal. Now, could it be that they do use time as a method of travel? I don't know. Are they from an alternate reality? I don't know. I doubt it. I think they're from here, personally. But I could be wrong on that. And I have a Celtic, as usual. But it doesn't matter. They're cool with me. I'm cool with them. And that's all that really matters. Just kept repositioning its ship right directly underneath the moon. Okay, so obviously it is not a star. Now, I don't know if my buddy has buddies. I think it has two buddies, but I didn't see them. I only saw it. But and I thought it was kind of cute, actually. Made me wonder if this particular ET isn't female after all. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Communicating with the female of the species instead of the male. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Think I got a shot, man? Think I got a shot? I'm kidding, maybe. But anyways, the point is that, yeah, so, Sharpie, what do you want, buddy? You want a drink? Want a drink of water? Quit shaking you're shaking the cup, dog. You're hitting it so hard. I'm hitting it hard, man. Better? Is that better? Oh, he never gets nothing to drink. He's gonna die. He don't drink no water. Well, you guys shut up. I mean, really, just shut up. You don't know what's going on here any more than the man on the moon. Sharpie dog. The Sharpie dog. What are we doing? Sharpie. All right, I can't work the machine now. You got to be able to work the machine. All right. Anyway, what do you want? What do you want, Nose? Look at this. What a ham. You're such a ham dog. You know that. Anyways, as I got distracted there for a minute. But anyways, back to reality. But yeah. Yeah, so there we are, folks. What do you think of that shit, huh? Turns out good old Vaughn here has been totally vindicated by the FBI, whether they realize it or not. Boys and girls. Now what? Now what, trolls and haters? You can't say this one's bullshit, can you? Because the FBI released a document on this very topic. Huh, Sharpie? And I got to turn the air back on, don't I, buddy? Yep, we got to turn the air back on, don't we, buddy? Yes, we do. There we go. All right, there we go. Would you calm down? You need to calm down. You do that? You need to calm down. Look at him. Look at him trying to root. Look at him rooting to get my arm around him. Look at that. Isn't that awful? What a spoiled rotten brat you are, huh? See, I'm a spoiled rotten brat, huh, Sharpie dog? Yes, I am. I'm a spoiled rotten brat, ain't you? Yes, you are. Oh, he's gonna die just any second, right, trolls? Huh? Isn't that right? Yeah. Oh, he's gonna die just any second. It's just so horrible. He's just gonna die just any second. Oh my God. What's the matter with you guys, man? Are you high? Speaking of which, I have these garbage bags on my windows because the sun out here apparently is like a billion degrees warmer than the sun on the East Coast. I'm used to East Coast sun, and so this West Coast sun is a lot hotter apparently when it's coming through windows, at least. Because I notice when the sun comes through windows, I mean, it gets hot, don't get me wrong, but it ain't nowhere near like it is out here. And this is the winter. I'd hate to see what the summer's like. Holy sheep dip that, man. That sun coming through the windows is going to be unbelievable. So, of course, by then I hope to be in an actual domicile.